I go back to Newcastle a lot. I still visit home. You lose touch with people, right, when you've moved away? Some people don't make the cut. When you go back home, you spread yourself thinly. I lost touch with a relative, a cousin, who I haven't seen in years, right? And I bumped into her in the shops last summer. And this is like I said, I haven't seen her in years. It's not that we don't get along. It's just we don't stay in touch. I don't even have her number. And we were having a good old catch-up, getting along just fine, until she spotted a tattoo on this arm. I was wearing a T-shirt. She saw my tattoo, and her attitude with me changed. She just went, "Oh, Kai, what have you done? You've got a tattoo. You do know you're stuck with that. You're going to have that forever. You know that, don't you?" My cousin was pushing a pram. You're going to have that forever. Like, at least I got to choose what mine fucking looks like. And I know the bloke who did it. We stayed in touch. I learned his second name and my friends on Facebook. Fuck, I wasn't even drunk. Yeah, you do lose touch. And well, you know, when I first moved to Edinburgh as well, I got into trouble. I joined a gym when I first moved up to Edinburgh. I joined, the Pure Gym on Googie Road. Yeah, you know the one, a bit of local for the Scottish lad in the front. Nah? Yeah, Glasgow. Oh, fuck. I spent some time there. I love Glasgow, right? This is why I love Glasgow, because I'd heard about Glasgow. Like, I'd heard that it's fucking rough and ready. Ross Kemp on Gang's done a fucking show about... He done a show just about Glasgow, and somebody had that fucking big toe on top of the TV, like, where it got, like, ill, and he took it off with a fucking shoelace or some shit, right? And I've read fucking Irvin Welsh's Leith, so fuck it, that's a different city altogether, right? But I've got this image built in my head about what Glasgow was like. And then I started doing this job when I was about like 26, and I travelled up to Glasgow for the fucking first time. And I was expecting this hellhole. And then I went to a place called Ashton Lane. Yeah. It's a fucking posh bit where there's just baristas and beards and shit. And like, I was just like, and there was this cinema called the Grosvenor Cinema, and it's got like, you buy a bottle of Prosecco and you're allowed to take it in and shit. And I was there in a cinema drinking fucking Prosecco, watching It's a Wonderful Life in black and white in Glasgow, going, what the fuck, this isn't what I've heard about Glasgow. And then I went away from it just with a complete different opinion on what that city is like. And then I read in the newspapers and the national tabloids that somebody, a girl, glassed her husband at the Grosvenor Cinema on Ashton Lane with a bottle of Prosecco while watching 50 Shades of Grey. I was like, that is fucking beautiful. Because you can hide, but you'll never fucking get away, right? And the journalist didn't even call the tabloid article, they didn't call it 50 Shards of Glass, and I think they really missed it. But yes, I got into trouble in a gym in Edinburgh. I didn't realise I'd done anything wrong, right? I joined this new gym, and I was training there the first day I'd used it. And I was training alone, and I was in the matted area. I was just on the mats doing some sit-ups or checking my Facebook or something. And while I was working out, I got approached by this dude, 6'6" man, built like a tank, and he just stood over me and went, "Where's your towel?" And I shit myself. I don't even want to shower. What's happening? Are you my boyfriend now? What's the meaning of this? I want to live. But when I looked up at this fucking unit of a dude, I noticed he was a member of staff. He had the staff T-shirt on, and he realised that he'd give me a fright, and he just apologised. And he told me that you need to bring a towel to this gym because it's to mop the machines. You wipe the sweat off the mats and off the benches and stuff, which is a reasonable rule. But he let me carry on training. He said, bring a towel tomorrow, and it'll be fine. So the next day, I brought a towel to this gym. But this is a towel, like... I didn't have any clean towels in my flat, right? The only one that I had clean was this beach towel that I've had for fucking years. It's Zanti 2008 SpongeBob SquarePants beach towel. It's the one that I grabbed to go to the gym. And I'm spanking around the gym with SpongeBob over my shoulder, like a total bell end. By the way, only person in the gym sticking to the rules. But then I spotted my man across the gym, and I got his attention. I was like, I've got my towel. Hey, I brought my towel today. And when he turned around, different bloke. And I was embarrassed But more than that, I had a little bit of a problem on my hands, right? Even with what I've mentioned, right? Both the men in question who I got confused between were the same haircut, same physique, same height, both worked at the gym. But what I haven't mentioned is both of the men in question were black. So I couldn't simply explain to him, oh, I'm sorry, you look like somebody else, because then I'd look fucking racist. And of course I'm not racist. I didn't want to look racist, so instead I just decided to look like I had special needs. And I went around this gym and just showed everybody else that would look at me. It's got me towel. I've brought me towel today. SpongeBob, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. So that gym membership was a waste of money because I only fucking went twice. I couldn't go back after that. That's a level of Kaiser Soze I couldn't go. Like I couldn't keep up that act. I couldn't. No.